Hey y'all, it's Jordan, and today I'll be teaching you kind of a digital funky frog synth. It's different, as you can hear in the background, so I'll play you this example that I have. It's only one bar, it's only 4 bars long, but it's quite interesting. Anyways, check it out, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. So that's the synth. It's quite interesting. We don't mess around with the damage. We just use the body for the shaping of the synth. So let's get to it. I'm gonna go to my Reason. I'm gonna click on New, and let me drag up my mixer and drag down my sequencer. Arrange this a little bit better. Anyways, every time I create anything, I always right click. So let's say you're new to my videos. In this case, you would control click. Now when you control click, it brings up this menu of all the different effects, instruments, and utilities you can use within Reason. So I'm going to go to my utilities and I want to click on combinator. I'll create a combinator right here. In this box, I'm going to right click, and inside I'm going to create a new instance of Maelstrom. It's a grain table synthesizer. Now, let's say you have like a different patch already loaded in here, like Vesper or Male Choir. What you can do is you can right click the synth or control click, and you can go to reset device, and I'll put it into an initialized patch. Okay. So right now I'm going to attack my modulation parameters over here on the left hand side. I'm going to change the range from 7 to 12. Same thing for the polyphony. Instead of 8, I want it to be 12. And for the portamento, I'm going to change this to 44. For my mod wheel, I want to turn the shift up to 36. And I'm going to turn my mod all the way up. Now for our mod A and B, I'm going to turn those off. Same thing for the filter, just turn them off. For my first oscillator, I'm going to go to, let's see, it should be in flies. It's in FX, so take the sine wave that's all the way up here and effects flies. I'm going to take the motion all the way down. I'm going to take the octave down too, so octave 2. And that will do it for this synth. For our second synth, oscillator B, I'm going to make sure to turn it on. And I'm going to turn it to low twang. Now what low twang allows us to do, it's in guitar, low twang, is it brings out some of the more darker sounds. I'm going to turn motion all the way off for -64. I'm going to take it down an octave, and that will conclude it for this synth if we have a listen. We get kind of a gritty sound. After this Maelstrom, now that we've already completed the patch, I'm going to throw on an RV7000 advanced reverb. I'm going to bring the dry wet to 22 and the decay to 21. After this, I'm going to right click on the RV7000, create a line 6 bass amp. Just going to turn on the compressor, and that's all we need to do. After this, I'm going to create a Scream 4 distortion unit found in Creative Effects. I'm going to turn the damage off, and I want to turn on body. Now, for the body, I'm going to turn it to type B, and I'm going to take auto to 0, and take scale to 86, it should be 86, yeah, and I'm going to leave the reso where it is. So now if we play an instrument, play the instrument, I'm sorry. The keys I'm using are C sharp, D sharp, and F sharp. So, anyways, after this, I'm going to create an M-class equalizer. I'm going to turn on low cut, parameter 1, parameter 2, and high shelf. For parameter 1, we actually need to go a little bit further than what we normally would go. We're going to go to about 57.9 hertz gain down, and turn up the Q to 7.1. For parameter 2, I'm going to take it to 2.130 kilohertz, gain down Q all the way up to 32, or 18.2. Yeah, 32. For the high shelf, take it down to 3000 kilohertz. I'm going to push up the gain to 5.7 and turn the Q to 2, or all the way up. After this, I'm going to create an M-class maximizer. Now after this maximizer, we're going to take off limiter. I'm going to turn on soft clip. I'm going to take the amount to 127. And for the middle, I'm going to turn the release to auto instead of fast. After this, I'm going to create a line 6 bass amp and just turn it on. Now, if we take a listen, we have created our digital frog. If you want me to upload this patch, please let me know in the comments below. If you want me to show other techniques using Maelstrom in terms of routing effects, please let me know in the comments or send me a message. I can do anything that you guys need me to do, sort of like this. So, thanks for your support. I will always continue to make sense every single day, or creative techniques. I'm still working on my Ableton techniques, so you guys will be hit with that Wednesday. So, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe, tell your friends. If you need me to use a different language, I can do that as well. If you're from Germany or want me to translate this in German, I can do that as well. If you're Italian and you want me to express this in Italiano, I can do that as well. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.